Hello, everybody. My name is Jessica, and I am here with Brody. Brody is one of our team members from Millionaire Traders Society, and he's been with us for quite some time. It has been an absolute pleasure working with Brody, and lately he has had a breakthrough moment in his trading career. So I had asked him if he would be willing to maybe do an interview and just go over his process on how he discovered us, what it was like for him, just the psychology, everything, just life, just just be real. Tell us how it was and how did you come about like this moment where you're like, wow, it's all clicking and you started with forex, you're now doing stock options. So I would like for you to just explain your journey, and I'm going to be quiet. I'll ask you any questions in between, but I'm going to let you talk because I think your story is beautiful and you are one of the greatest people that I've ever had to work with. You're humble, you're a team player. And even though like you disappear on me every once in a while, you are a really, really good, you're really good at charting, you're really good at trading. So I'm happy that you've had your moment. So let's tell everybody.
Thank you. Hey guys. So when I first found Jess, so I had first gotten on in the online world as in the MLM world. And then I found trading after that, but all the companies were more focused on the comp plans and signing people up. And I just wasn't getting the training I needed to make the money because I just wanted to trade instead of recruiting people all the time. And I think I had at least one good coach that taught me how to chart. So I had that going for me already when I found Jess. And I honestly just found it by searching Facebook. I had shiny object syndrome really bad. So I was always looking for something. And so when I found Jess, I jumped right in immediately. That was 4 years ago. And I always follow her into everything basically. So when she got into options, I was watching because I couldn't get consistent with forex. I've always had to work 60 hours a week, and I have 3 kids and a wife, and my wife stays home. So I had to be the provider first and then work on trading when I had time.
Yeah,
And
which I commend. The number one, that's family first, family first. So that's
so work was in the way for a long time. And then I seen the power of options. And when I joined options, I had seen the consistency I was already having with small wins, but I was still at work during trading hours. So I finally was in a good spot to switch jobs to a weekend job.
Mhm.
And now I only work Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Are you comfortable telling them what you do? Because your job is not easy.
Yeah, I've always done like labor jobs, construction, welding.
Yeah. So
Stuff
your
like that.
hands are always occupied. Like, yeah, you not in a position where you just, sometimes, and no disrespect to anyone at an office, but when you're at an office, you can kind of like put the computer on or like, put your phone by and look. So you were really trying to fit these trades in while doing a job that required you to just be hands-on.
Yeah, and it's not that safe to have your phone or be distracted. I was always distracted, and I couldn't focus on work or trading. So I finally just made that choice and switched to a weekend job. I guess inflation kind of helped because there's a company here that started paying people really well to work weekends because no one wants to work. And so that kind of gave me, it gave me an opportunity to work less, be home more. I still help a lot around the house and with the kids, and now I have time to trade every morning, and I've been doing really well. So
yeah, you've been doing really well. And let's add that I was kind of like begging you to come to options. Like let's not like you. I was begging him because like, number one, I know your capabilities. Like, I know how good of a trader you are. And I know how great you are with market structure, which is primarily what stock options is. It's market structure.
Mhm.
And I was just like, Brody, like, I don't care what you got, like, you got to do this. And you're like, I'm coming, don't worry, I'm coming. Just, bear with me. And I was so happy. And then like you would just periodically send me results. Like, it's not much, but here. And I'm like, no, it's a win. That's good. And you would like, they were like, what, $50, $70, $100 wins. You would just send me. And then they were gradually growing. And then you disappeared and you came back and was like, bam, $1,000 day, $1,000 day, did it like out of nowhere. So like, how, like, what happened between the 70 to $100 days to now you're, you are doing bigger days?
Just having the time that actually in front of the computer,
Okay.
no other distraction.
Okay.
And the only reason I could was because of trading.
Yeah.
Was to work a lot less hours and be able to do it. I had to be comfortable knowing that I'm capable of subsidizing my income through options
Yeah.
to
Which is
gain the
smart.
experience needed to go full time one day. So
Yeah, and I believe, I mean, you've worked your behind off to get here in this position. A lot of people kind of see it as like an overnight success, and that's not what it is. Especially if
you
you have responsibilities in life, we have to cater to them, And if you're not seeing the results to fire your boss right away, you still have to put food on the table,
yeah,
like you have to prioritize your life accordingly. So I think number one, I was like tearing up to Patty yesterday because which is one of our admins, y'all. But I was like, you have no idea how happy this makes me, the success that you've been experiencing, because you deserve it. Like you deserve it. I know your wife has been so supportive of your journey through this and has been a pleasure to speak with, which says a lot. Like having that support system is big. Would you say that has also helped you during this
oh
process?
yeah, because like I mean, if your wife's not okay with you risking all of your money and
Yeah.
because she doesn't believe in you or believe in what you're doing, then I mean, eventually she'll put a stop to it. So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah, I convinced her to stay home with the kids before I found trading.
Hmm.
And then I always push her into everything she wants to try and support her. And she does the same for me. So
Yeah. That's
she's
what's up.
definitely, she wasn't afraid when not buying all the courses and putting our extra money in an account or
Yeah.
growing the account. She didn't discourage me. So
Yeah. So I just want to say, like, I want people to know how important it is to have a supportive spouse, or partner, because that, I hate to sound like this, but that constant nagging or negative energy from an opposite, the complete opposite, I would say, situation does not help the journey. You have to, like, trading there's a lot of psychology involved.
yeah.
So how would you say psychologically, like now, what are you doing to keep your momentum going? Like, do you have a set regimen on what you do every day? Are you listening to certain books? Like, what are you doing to keep yourself in the right mind space?
I'm reading Trading in the Zone now. What I already have before. I've had the book for a couple of years. So I'm
Yeah.
reading that right now. I get up every day before the market opens and check things out. I need to do better at back testing and studying throughout the day too, not just being done after I win, but everybody
Okay, so
has,
then I need to get on you then, is what you're
yeah,
saying.
yeah, everybody has room to grow. I gotta do better at
Yeah, that's
protecting
all of
my,
us.
yeah.
That's all of us. So, okay, so now I'm gonna make sure I get on you about back testing. Just
Yep, I need to do better at self-development
okay,
as
cool.
well, just to be to take it to the next level.
Would you do you have any advice that you want to offer to someone that's watching this? Um and they see your results and they're inspired, because
Mm,
with wins comes losses,
yeah.
right? And we have to deal with both sides. So what is your advice to them with dealing with losses, I would say, and wins, all right? And then what is your advice overall with the trading journey?
So with losses and wins, just listen to your coach, make sure you're not over leveraging and risking money that you can't afford to lose. Like, don't put your rent money in and
Yeah,
because somebody else flipped their account, think you can do the same. So
facts.
make sure all your priorities are taken care of before you put money in your account. And if not, just use a demo account
Hmm.
and put in money when you can and grow it slowly that way.
Yeah.
Um, don't tell, like this, a big thing for me was I live in a really small town and I'm a blue collar guy. So it was hard to find people that I could tell that weren't
Mhm.
gonna put negative energy into what I was trying to do.
Got you, because
But
they don't understand.
yeah, no, don't tell everybody. So sometimes just like you said, I have a supportive spouse, so I could tell her. But at first, the first time I quit my full-time job, I told too many people and it was just a negative situation. So this time I didn't tell anybody. Just,
And you're killing it.
yeah, I did what I knew I had to do and
Uh-huh.
I can show people later when I'm doing it. So
Yeah, and that's what I really admire about you is that I don't think I really seen you too much showing off. I guess on the internet, I didn't see you too much unless it was me showing you
yeah,
screenshots because I love bragging about y'all. But I have to say that you really did just come out of nowhere
yeah,
and with these wins. And I just want you to know, like, as a coach, I'm super proud of you for not giving up, like for knowing that you've invested a lot into this of your time, your money,
mhm,
and you basically told yourself like, no, this is going to work. I don't care how long it takes me, it's going to work. And the fact that yes, it took 4 years, but that's okay because it can take 4 years to get there. And then year 5, you make up all that money that you've put in and you realize like now you have time. The money is great, but now you have time and you can enjoy your family more.
mhm,
So I do want to say that as a coach, I'm definitely going to keep pushing you. I'm going to get on you when you're wrong, right? I'm going to do
yeah.
all that I do. Just, you know how I am. But I am super, super, super proud of you. And I could not be happier that this happened to you because we talk,
Yeah,
and you deserve this. You really do. So I'm
thank
telling
you.
you, yesterday I was like almost in tears with Patty. I'm like, you have no idea. Like, if anyone deserved this, like it was him. So, just keep it up. Keep up the great work for
I'm
real.
I'm glad you didn't give up on me too because I was
Oh
the
my
whole time
gosh.
I'm like, dang, she's gonna
No,
get
you know
fired.
what's scary though? Because when I wanted to tell you about options, I was like, I hope he doesn't think that I'm like trying to get more money out of him. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
no.
Like, hey, I have this new course, but it was like, no, you have to check this out. Like, this is going to change your life. I'm so mad I wasn't doing this 5 years ago. Like, this is going to change your life. And I'm just happy that you trusted me because you know that I mean, I would hope you know by now that I would not put you in
Oh
a position, that wasn't going to benefit you. Like, when I saw how much easier this was and the skill sets that you have, this was going to be like a cakewalk. It doesn't
yeah.
matter how long it was going to take you to get the gist of it, but I knew that once you got it, it was a wrap. Like it was a wrap. So just keep it up.
And
Just keep it
options
up.
is it was scary because it's harder to understand at first,
Yeah.
but just makes everything simple and she's there every step of the way. So if you ever need help, the whole group is always willing to help.
Yeah. Everyone rocks.
And
Everyone,
yeah, that's another thing is it's nice to have a coach you can trust that's not just there's a lot of people that on the internet that just want you to sign up for everything they do, but Jess isn't gonna push something on you that is not right for you. So,
no, I definitely, I knew, even I told you, I even like haven't reached out to your wife. Like,
yeah.
like, please, can you please let him do this? Like, like I'm sure she probably was like, she's crazy, she's nuts. And I was like, no, I really believe he can do this, like I really believe it. So thank you so much. Seriously, thank you. And just keep doing what you're doing. You know me, I'm gonna keep on showing off your results, even though you're low key. Keep doing what you're doing. keep doing what you're doing. And just, I just want you to enjoy your family. Like, that's it. This is why I do this. I do this for people to be put in this position, no matter how long it takes or how quick it takes. It doesn't matter. But for you to know that you have that access. Now there's so many other ways that you can grow this account. Like you can do 401ks, you can do custodial accounts, there's so many things that you can do trading stock options, and the tax benefits that it can have for you if done right with retirement. So there's like a next level to, that you can take this to, and this is just the beginning. So I'm really looking forward to seeing, 6 months, 12 months from now, where you're going to be.
Me too. I'm excited.
Yeah. So thank you so much for doing this. Anything you want to
Me
add?
too.
You're good?
I'm good.
You're good? All right. All right.